Hey, honey, are you almost ready for your sister's baby shower?
As ready as I'll ever be.
And you're sure you're okay? I know that this can't be super easy on you.
What? What do you mean? I'm happy for my sister.
Yeah, but it's okay to feel like you've been cheated by life a little bit.
What? Just because we've been trying to get pregnant for over a year and she's been trying for, what, a week, and then she was pregnant?
Yeah?
I swear I'm fine. I'm over it. Yes, it's unfair, but that's life.
I'm sorry, honey.
It's not your fault. Sometimes it just takes a while. And now my sister is pregnant. But not only just pregnant, she's pregnant with twins. I'm very excited to be an auntie. I already love these kids so much, and I haven't even met them yet.
I know you do.
It just sucks a little bit.
I know that too.
I also don't understand why she wanted to get pregnant all of a sudden. It's not like she and Josh are super serious or anything. They're not even married.
Yeah, but they're engaged now.
Because Josh felt obligated to. You can't tell me that her announcing her pregnancy followed immediately after her announcement of her engagement isn't weird. Well, not weird. He's doing the right thing, I guess. But I've never seen her as the type to want children. I mean, she thinks kids are annoying. Always has. She mercilessly bullied me as a kid.
Yeah, but that's sibling stuff. It doesn't mean she won't be a great mother.
I'm also not saying that. I know that she'll do her best. But it just confuses me, I guess. The timeline of everything.
Are you talking about this whole competition thing you two have had going on your whole life?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not saying that's why she got pregnant or whatever, but again, after we told everyone we were trying, she immediately announces that she wants to try too.
I'm sure that she was thinking about it for a long time before that.
Yeah, we were trying for a long time before we told everyone we were. And then she announces suddenly that she is trying for kids with her boyfriend. Now, fiancé? Sorry, I can't believe they're actually getting married.
Well, sometimes things change for people. Maybe if she saw us and how wonderful of parents we're going to be and wanted that for herself.
That's exactly what I'm saying, though. She doesn't want kids because she wants kids. She wants kids because we're trying for kids, and she's always been weirdly jealous of me for whatever reason. It's always been this weird competition with her. I know it sounds weird because you have such a great relationship with your brothers, but it was actually really damaging for her to always be in competition with me. I mean, I'm 2 years younger than she is.
Yeah, I know I don't understand it much. To me, it just sounds like harmless fun, but I know how much it bothers you.
It bothers me a lot more now that she's brought kids into the mix. Children should be thought about carefully before you begin trying for one. I'm not saying that accidental pregnancies are a bad thing, but kids are a lot of responsibility. And I'm just worried that she hasn't thought it through enough. I mean, she hated kids when we were growing up. She was annoyed by them, and she was always talking about how she never wanted kids or whatever. I get that most teenagers don't want kids, but she was pretty adamant about it. And now she is having twins with a man she's not even married to, with a man that she doesn't even have a great relationship with. I mean, you remember the drama from last year, right?
Yeah, of course I do. It's pretty hard to forget two people who decide that cheating on one another is the best way to win a fight.
Exactly. They're basically in a high school relationship, but in their late 20s.
Yeah, not great. But again, they are their own people. Adults or whatever.
I know. I guess I have to trust that they really do want kids and that the kids are going to be okay. That's my main concern. I don't care that my sister got pregnant before I did or anything like that. I'm just more concerned about the kids.
I know you are. And that's what will make you a fantastic mother whenever the time comes for us.
Yes. And in the meantime, I will be the best auntie that I can be. I will be supportive of my sister and will help her through everything.
You're literally the best. Do you know that?
I had a bit of an idea since you tell me that like every day.
Well, that's because it's the truth. And I know that everything will work out. With your sister, with us, I know everything will work out. The babies will be fine, and we will be
Yes, okay. I trust you. I'll stop worrying about it. And I'll stop being jealous. I know my family is very supportive of it, and that is reason enough for me to be supportive as well. It'll be great seeing everyone at the party. Do you have the gift?
Yes, I do. Are you sure we didn't buy too many gifts? I'm sure your sister will probably be picky about the things that she gets as a soon-to-be mother.
Maybe I went a tad overboard, but they're all for the babies. You can never have enough for a child, especially when there are two of them. She'll just have to be okay with what I bought.
Have I told you how much I loved you yet?
You might have mentioned it once or twice.
Well, let me say it again. I love you. You're seriously the best.
Oh, stop it. I love you too. Now, come pick me up from work and let's go.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Hey, Rebecca, can we talk?
What is it? And don't bring up yesterday. Mom already gave me a stern talking to or whatever.
Well, I guess we don't need to talk anymore.
OMG! What is everyone's big problem? You're all supposed to support me, aren't you? You guys are acting like I did something terrible.
Well, you did say something terrible.
All I said was that I didn't care about the babies, only if they were annoying or not. What's wrong with that?
Because you said you didn't care about the babies. You're a parent. You should care about the babies.
Well, sorry that I'm not perfect or whatever. All I care about when it comes to the babies is whether or not they're going to be annoying. I don't want them infringing on my life.
Infringing on your life? They're your children. They're going to be loud. They'll cry. They'll poop. There's no way you can escape that.
But I don't want to have to deal with any of that. It just sounds like too much work, and it's not like I'm getting anything in return.
You'll have children. Kids that will love you unconditionally. That's what you get in return, and that should be enough.
Well, it's not. I thought that getting pregnant would mean that Josh would stay with me, but even he has been iffy on that.
Excuse me?
Okay, fine. It wasn't the only reason I got pregnant, but it did make him put a ring on it.
You're not being funny.
Everyone just needs to calm down. It's not like we can go back to having a kid. I checked.
You're 6 months pregnant with twins, meaning that at most you have like a month and a half until you have them.
What? No, I have 3 months.
This is your first time having children, and you're having twins. That all points to them being delivered early. Hopefully not too early, but they'll be delivered early nonetheless.
You can't know that for sure.
Everyone knows that.
Well, it's not like you would know it.
And what's that supposed to mean?
You know what I mean. You haven't been pregnant. So what do you know about it?
You're seriously bringing that up? You know how awful that is? You know Rich and I have been trying for kids for over a year. That's super insensitive to say. You shouldn't say that kind of thing to anyone, let alone your sister.
Oh, relax. I didn't even want to get pregnant, really. They're gonna be so annoying.
You're not serious, are you?
What? Did I say something wrong again?
I can't believe you. I knew that it was weird that you wanted to get pregnant all of a sudden, but I had no idea that you had such disregard for your own children. They aren't even born yet.
Exactly. They're not born yet. So sorry if I'm taking these last few months of freedom for all that I can get out of them.
You love these kids, right?
Well, duh. I'm kind of stuck with them.
That's not what I asked.
Can you all stop being so serious? Honestly, y'all are stressing me out. I just found out that I don't have 3 months of freedom left that I thought I had. Instead, these babies might come out sooner than that. That's terrible. You should feel sorry for me.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but you got yourself into this mess. There's nothing to feel sorry about.
I don't even know why I talk to you all. Y'all just make me feel like a horrible person. No sympathy whatsoever.
People don't give pregnant people sympathy. It should be a time of celebration. Enjoy.
Well, you don't know what it's like to be pregnant, do you?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what it's like to already hate your children.
I don't hate them. You are all just blowing this out of proportion.
I wish that we were, but I have a sinking feeling in my stomach that we aren't. See, I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. Now I'm not so sure you even deserve that much.
How dare you speak to me like that? Don't you have any respect for pregnant women at all? I'm literally carrying 2 babies. You have to be nice to me.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I am really concerned about what you're going to do with the kids.
What do you mean?
Well, you already thought that children were annoying before, and they didn't even belong to you. Now you're gonna have 2 babies. 2 babies who will need your constant attention for the first 6 years of their life. I just want to make sure that you are absolutely sure that you can do this. Not because of you, but because of those babies. They deserve to be with someone who cares for them.
Fine, I'll admit that I wasn't expecting to have 2 babies at the same time. I mean, who expects that? I didn't even know that Josh had twins on his side of the family. He didn't even know either. So, yeah, I've been a bit overwhelmed, but that doesn't make me a bad mother, just because I'm not my baby's biggest fan. Do you know what? You're all mother-shaming me. You know how terrible that is? Yeah, maybe I don't really care about the babies as much as I care about keeping Josh with me, but that doesn't make me a bad mother.
I really hate to break this to you, but that kind of does. I'm not saying that you aren't going to be a good mother. The babies aren't here yet. But from everything you've said so far, I have a really hard time understanding if you even want these children.
Again, it's not really my choice anymore. It's kind of too late to take it back now, isn't it? Besides, I'll just hire someone to take care of them.
Can you even afford to do that?
What? It's not like I have to pay the person a lot. It's just taking care of a stupid baby.
You can't be serious. You don't even plan on raising them?
Of course I'll raise them. I'll have some cute clothes and Instagram photos planned out for them already.
I'm sorry. I can't talk to you anymore.
Again, making me feel like I said something wrong.
Babies are a blessing. You should feel blessed to be pregnant with 2 of them at the same time. I know it's overwhelming, and I know that it can be even scary, but I think you really need to step back and reevaluate the way you're thinking about these children.
Wow, you sound like Mom. Well, it's not like any of you can do anything about it. This is my life, and these are my children.
Don't remind me.
Are you just gonna not talk to me or something? You're abandoning me before I have my children? How could you do that to me? I need a support system.
I'm not abandoning you. I just need some time.
Fine, whatever. I don't need any of your guys' help.
So, have you talked to your sister yet?
No.
Well, if you don't, family dinner this weekend's gonna be pretty awkward.
It's only been a few weeks.
Yeah, but your sister is kind of dramatic. To her, it's probably like a lifetime.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'm still a bit angry about everything that she said.
Yeah, anyone would be. But she is, unfortunately, right. There's nothing we can do about it.
But maybe we can make a plan or something.
A plan? What do you mean?
Well, I have a bad feeling that this won't be forever.
What do you mean?
I don't want to jinx it or whatever, but I really don't think my sister can take care of these kids. And I don't think Josh is going to stay around for much longer, especially when the babies are at home crying and keeping them up.
Yeah, you're probably right. Let me guess. You're going to ask me if the time came, would I be okay with us adopting them?
Yes. Of course, only if you're okay with it. And I'm not going to divorce you or something if you say no. I just feel like we should have a backup plan in case my sister does abandon her children or something.
Well, I really hope it doesn't come to that. But your sister is a character. Honestly, I kind of figured that we would have some point. Not to speak badly about your sister.
So, what do you think?
I think that if something like that were to happen and we'd go through the legal process of it, then yes. That would mean at first the babies would have to go with Child Protective Services. You know that, right?
Yeah, I kind of figured.
And then we would have to fill out probably foot-long stacks of paper.
Yeah, I kind of figured that as well.
Well, then I'm okay with it if you're okay with it.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Like I said, I kind of figured that we would be doing something along those lines already. And we've been trying for kids for over a year. Maybe we should look at other options.
Okay.
But again, don't get your hopes up. You never know. Maybe once the babies are born, she'll fall in love with them and become the best mother.
Yes, of course. Okay, I feel better about everything now. I think maybe I'll text my sister.
Are you going to tell her our plan?
No, I don't think I should. She might just take the easy way out and not even try.
Yeah, let's hope that she sticks it out at least until they're born.
Exactly. Wait, I'm getting a phone call from my mother. OMG. OMG, OMG.
What? Is everything okay? Is your sister okay?
She went into labor like an hour ago. They're already at the hospital, and she says that it's almost time to push.
What? Isn't she early?
Yeah, by about 5 weeks.
Is that a bad thing?
No, it's actually pretty standard for twins. I think it'll be okay. But it's still crazy.
I guess we'll get our answers soon enough about whether or not your sister can handle taking care of kids. Are you going to go to the hospital?
Yes, I want to meet my niece and nephew.
Okay, I'll stop by this evening after work.
Sounds good. See you there. Love you.
Love you too.
Hi, sweetie. Oh, hey, Mom. How are the cutest little niece and nephew doing? I assume you're still helping out with the babies? I wouldn't say helping out. What? Why not? Well, the babies are fine. Your sister is okay, I guess. Honey, I don't really know how to tell you this, but it's like your sister didn't even have children. Wait, what? What do you mean? Well, I assumed you were as worried as I was after the things she said about the babies, which is why I offered to stay with her for the first month. Yeah, I kind of figured we are on the same page too. Has something happened? No, not really. Well, it's hard to explain. What do you mean by that? Seems like Rebecca has never even had children? What does that mean? I don't think she's picked them up for more than 5 minutes since she's had them. What? Are you serious? Yeah, I am. I would never joke about something like this. But she still, takes care of them, right? No, I am basically taking care of them. I'm practically raising these babies. I make sure to give them their milk, burp them, and change their diapers. I put them to bed. I hold them throughout the day. I don't even know where your sister goes throughout the day. It's just like she disappears. I can't believe this. I know that I was worried about it, but I never imagined that she would actually be a bad mother to her babies. What happened? When did it start? It honestly started back in the hospital, but by the time she got home, she didn't even look at the babies anymore. Where is Josh? Is he not helping out or something? That's a thing. I think Josh up and left. What? I heard them fighting a week ago. Then Josh just left and hasn't been back since. And my sister? Well, she doesn't want to talk about it. I've been trying to ask her to lend a hand with her own children, but she just pushes me off. And now she disappears for most of the day. How can a mother do that? I have no idea, but I'm very worried about all of it. Honey, I know this is a lot to ask. Don't worry, Rich and I have already talked about it. You have? Yeah, we already talked about taking the kids, but we need to go through the legal process to make it legit. Are you sure? I don't want to get other people involved. Can you just come in? That doesn't give us any legal right to the children if we do that. No, if we do it the right way with all the legality and the papers, the children will be ours. That way, Rebecca can't come and snatch them up whenever she feels like it, only to abandon them again. You know that's what she would do. I know, but it feels so sudden. Well, the idea of it isn't sudden to Rich and I. We talked about it and agreed. Okay, fine. You know that I'll support you kids and whatever you choose to do. I'm just sad that it has to be this way. I know, me too. And I would refuse if I didn't think that Rebecca would actually put her children in danger. I don't think she would go as far as to hurt them, but I definitely think she would neglect them. Are you going to call her, or should I talk to her? No, I'll talk to her. We need to talk.
Okay, great.
I don't understand. Are you being sarcastic?
No, don't be so silly. I am being serious.
Okay.
I was just about to text you.
You were? About what?
Well, I kind of have a big favor to ask you.
People have been saying that a lot to me lately. What is it?
Well, the babies have been a lot. I've been working tirelessly to take care of them. You know, I do all the things that you're supposed to do with babies.
Really?
Yeah, totally. I'm totally hands-on. I'm there like every second, relaxed, whatever.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
I just wanted to say you're right. I should have listened to you. You've always been the smarter one of us.
Okay, I'm getting seriously weirded out.
What? I'm your sister. Can't I compliment you sometimes?
No, you can, just that you haven't really been doing that. Like, ever.
Well, can't you just shut up and listen for a second?
Okay, there's the lady I know. Just get to it. I don't need all of this nonsense.
Well, the babies. There are 2 of them.
Just spit it out already.
I can't deal with 2. You have to take one.
I'm taking both. You're not qualified to be a mother. CPS should be at your door by now.
Huh? You can't be serious. Why the hell would you call CPS? Josh is gonna be mad. He's gonna think I'm a bad mother.
You're not even present enough to be called a mother. Yeah, Mom texted me and told me about how you've just disappeared from your own children. They're barely a month old.
Yeah, so? They're like extra annoying.
I can't believe you. Do you care about them? Because when I said that CPS should be at your door now, I meant it. Mom said some worrying things, and so I called them over to your house. I'm on my way over as well.
How embarrassing. Could you not tell Josh about this? This is literally the worst. He'll never want me back now.
That's it. If you showed even an ounce of remorse, maybe I would have done some things differently. But it looks like I did the right thing. You haven't even thought once about the babies.
Well, you just said you called CPS. They'll take them off my hands and give me a much-needed break.
Actually, Rich and I are going to adopt them. So, hate to break it to you, but they'll be at all the family gatherings.
Can't you just leave them at home? They're so noisy.
I can't believe you. You won't need to worry about how loud they are. You won't ever see them again. You're uninvited to family gatherings.
You can't do that. You're not Mom.
I'm sure that Mom will agree with me. Goodbye, Rebecca. At the end of it all, Rich and I ended up taking both babies in. It was the best for everyone involved, including my sister, who ended up moving away. Apparently, Josh had left for the coast for a job, and she had followed, despite them not getting back together. I don't know how far Rebecca will follow Josh, but at least at the end of it, Rich and I got the special little family of our dreams.